What's up, everyone? Another episode of Nick Carmichael Reports. Hope you're having a great rest of your day. I had to get on tonight because there was some really cool breaking news that I want to get into. Before I start talking about the rumored fight between YouTube star and podcast star Logan Paul and boxing great Floyd Mayweather, please, if you like these videos and I provide you some inside information and you learn something, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Turn on your notifications so when I post another video, you know that it's coming on. It's also 47 days until Election Day, so I'll be posting election content every day, breaking down many of the states, and also other fun content that I post. But I wanted to get on tonight because there is breaking news. YouTube sensation Logan Paul, who also is one of the biggest podcasters in the world, his podcast Impulses is one of the biggest streamed podcasts in the world, is going to be rumored to fight boxing superstar, legend, Floyd Money Mayweather, who I consider one of the best defensive fighters of all time and probably one of the 10 best boxers of all time. This is to me, is a very big savvy business move. Both these guys love money. Both these guys know how to market themselves. They're both marketing geniuses. And I'm really not surprised. I thought Floyd Mayweather would come back and try to do an exhibition or fight again because he is Floyd Money Mayweather and he really likes money. And he blows through a lot of money really fast, so he kind of does need another $100 million payday. And I really do think this fight, with the amount of promotion and how popular these two guys are, that they probably each could make close to $100 million each, which would be amazing and actually be a cultural event. Do I think the fight's going to be good? Probably not. Logan is an amateur fighter. He's only fought 2 boxing matches against YouTube stars. In the last fight he lost against KSI, who's a YouTube star back in London, England, and a YouTube personality. Logan was actually winning that fight, but he hit him in the back of the head and got a point deduction, which cost him the fight. Logan actually is not that bad of an athlete. He actually wrestled in high school, so he is a very good athlete. But when you're going against the best defensive fighter of all time and one of the best boxers of all time, who literally never gets hit by anyone, even some of the best boxers who have ever lived, it's not going to happen. But it's a smart payday. Logan knows he has probably no chance, but he really has been training. He stays in great shape. He trains every day. He probably knows he's not going to win, but he probably sees a $50, $60, $70 million payday, and hey, I can't blame him. I would take the fight too. Mayweather is a great defensive fighter, but Mayweather's not that great of a puncher, so I don't think Logan will get knocked out, but Mayweather probably will school him. Mayweather came back last year and actually fought in Japan in an exhibition and made $10 million in like 3 or 4 minutes, which was crazy. He knocked this amateur out. So I'm really not surprised. I've actually been talking to a lot of friends who I told them that Floyd will come back because he does need money because he spends a lot of money. And Logan will take the match because why not? It's a money maker. It's a life-changing experience. It's life-changing money where you can have tons of money for your family for generations and generations. It's rumored right now. It probably will happen in early 2021. Because you got to remember, Logan actually has a lot of fans, probably 40 or 50 million people that really watch his content day in and day out. And the last fight he did versus KSI, they sold out the Staples Center. 2 YouTubers sold out the Staples Center of 20,000 people. 20,000 kids showed up. It was honestly more sold out than even a lot of professional great boxing matches. Even some of Canelo's fights don't even get that many people. Canelo Alvarez, who's probably the best boxer in the world today. And also they over got 1 million pay-per-view buys, or 1 million buys on the DAZN app, which is a streaming app where Logan Paul has done his last 2 fights. And also it's a very big streaming app. Canelo Alvarez is their main fighter. They pay him $350 million, like an 8-fight deal. Also Anthony Joshua, who's one of the most famous heavyweights from London, is on that streaming site. And last time they did as good in numbers as most fights on that site. Only last year did Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight championship of the world, did a little more buys than they did. So I really think they're going to make a lot of money. Probably they'll go on Showtime because that's where a lot of Mayweather's fights have been, and that's where kind of his promotional arm is. So they can charge $80 or $90 for a pay-per-view. And if they get 2 or 3 million buys, there's $250, $300 million. And after paying all the expenses, both of those guys could come away with $100 million, which is life-changing money. And the way I look at it too is Logan knows I'm probably not going to beat him, but he's not a big puncher, so the chances of me getting hurt are very slim to none. And Mayweather looks at it, hey, it's an easy $100 million. I'm going to love it because I know they both talk a lot of trash. I really think the press conferences you'll probably get 5,000 or 6,000 people to show up to those. They'll talk a lot of trash. They'll be entertaining. A lot of influencers on YouTube and Instagram will get behind it and be pushing it. So it'll become kind of a cultural event. I kind of love this. I know some people that are very big boxing enthusiasts and like love the art of boxing will say this is a farce. But to me, I always love the cultural events. I love watching things that are exciting, things that have a lot of hoopla around them, and this is going to be it. I project the fight will happen in early 2021. It will be a great fight. It will be entertaining, and I hope you watch along with me probably at the beginning of next year. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully brought you some insight. I thought this was a really interesting story, so I had to get on tonight. If you can, please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, share with your friends. I got a bunch of great new content coming out the next 4 weeks or 5 weeks coming up to the election. And I'm kind of going to expand and start doing different types of content like movies and music reactions and stuff like that. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy yourselves, and God bless.